as we saw in Game 1. But I think the control, the decision-making, the macro, a little bit better for this right now. You know, maybe getting rid of his luckily. Now, we see that Eco, as I said in Game 1, it's going to be easy for Mutas to pick that off. You know, it's good against early enemies, but bad against the Mutas. So, you know, it's win. So as long as you don't get supply capped by that, not a huge deal. So, let's see here. What are you doing? +1. Factory with add-ons. Starport being made. Second gas. All the timings look just about right. And just a few Zerglings out on the map, with some lurkers being made. So I would like to see, and we are seeing, I think, GosI Terran move out a little bit, you know, start putting on a little bit more pressure, see what he can get done here. Looks like this third base is going to be pretty well defended. A couple Hydras waiting up there to morph into lurkers. And really not enough Mutas to deal with this force correctly. You know, he's got 4 medics, so as long as he keeps those dispersed within the Marine group, he should do just fine with that. And now it's time for the lurkers to move out. So, you know, he's got to be careful not to run into any hold position lurkers or anything like that. But as we saw last game, 45 name not the swiftest with those hold position lurkers. So we see, look at that, nice little harassment. But again, not a ton of Mutas in that flock. 4th barracks going up. Where is your science facility? The starport is done, but we see no science facility being made quite yet. It looks like it is a little bit slow. There we go. It is being made. You know what I think happened is he probably told it to make. SCV jumped off and he had to walk around. Kind of annoying, but price you pay for playing Terran. Alright, we have the lurkers. They have walked in here. No kills quite yet. And he does have a bunker up in the front, so that's good at least. And looks like he's... Oh, he does have a little pass-through tank, actually. That's good. Now, with this bunker here, I think he should feel safe enough to move out, you know, maybe cut off reinforcements, try to pick off overlords, whatever it is he can get done. But, you know, he's definitely in a better position than he was in the first game. Scans, just as we look over here, sees the Defiler mound, sees more Hydras hatching up, so obviously Defiler lurker coming up. Not as if you really need the scout, you can almost assume that's happening, but, you know, better safe than sorry. And it looks like he's going to be moving up here to check out if there is going to be a 4th base being made. He does not want to let the 4th base start yet. I believe last game around this time the 4th base was already making, but, you know, 45 name realizes, okay, I can't play yet. Whoa! We see over here he's lost a siege tank to the Mutas, and nice moves here by 45 name. Takes out 2 siege tanks. That's actually really big. You really need those first 3 siege tanks. You see he is making the 3rd one as well. Against Zerg, you need those first 3 siege tanks to put on the right amount of pressure for the Defilers. And now they are gone. He's only going to have 1 siege tank, and the pressure he puts on is not going to be nearly as good. So, you know, it's too bad to see that happen, but really good play by 45. He doesn't even lose the Mutas during that. So, once again, GosI Terran falling behind. This is what it's like, man, when you're playing one of these Korean Zergs. We don't really have any Zergs with this level of micro. You know, we do have a couple Zergs that are up there skill-wise, such as Rhett, but, you know, it's hard, man. It's hard times. But GosI Terran plays mostly with semi-pros and amateurs on IC Cup. You know, that's where he does the vast majority of his practice. So, you know, hopefully he knows how to deal with a situation like this, which I'm sure he's done quite a bit. So we do see the Vessel and the Marines coming up to reinforce. He does have enough medics still, and no 4th base still for our Zerg player. And careful, if you lose that, oh man, that would really, really bad. We see it looks like he's going to flank, and he's going after that Vessel hardcore. Will he get it? Will he get it? Oh man, he does get it barely by the skin of his teeth. And still going to take out this Lurker, but loses a lot of Marines, and the scan runs out. Ouch. 1 hit point Lurker left, doing a lot more damage to those Marines. And wow, some really good Lurker spines coming up. Really reducing the Marine medic count here for GosI Terran. Now, yes, I was just going to say, right now is great timing for that 4th base, and he does do it. Look at that, a nice little push down the side ramp with a few Ninja Lurkers and a Defiler. And this is exactly the position you do not want to be in as Terran. As soon as these Lurkers get up there under Swarm, you really have a hard time getting units out. You know, no way to hit those really unless you make firebats. And here comes some Zerglings. These are going to refill that Defiler, and he's going to push right in there. This is a horrible position for GosI Terran. I see no vessel with a Radiate, and I think this might actually end up being GG. Not going to be any way for him to really get through here. A huge mistake letting those Zerglings refuel that Defiler, and he loses another vessel. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Spider Mines getting killed. The last line of defense, the Spider Mines getting killed by those Lurkers quite quickly. And 5 Lurkers in here now. These are not looking good, man. He's going to lose his natural pretty quickly. Getting absolutely slaughtered at this point in the game. You know, a better opening, but still the same result. We see the 5th base going up, 445 nade. Really quite a good player as we see. Moving out, a couple more Defilers. I'm sure that Plague is done. And now this little group in the middle is going to get Plague. Watch this. There it is. Well, it didn't matter. He's going to lose those anyways. But, you know, just medics in the middle of the map. GosI Terran cannot be happy with this result, having to lift that natural expansion. And it looks like almost game here. Just hatcheries being made everywhere, and it's just a matter of time before GosI Terran types out GG. But that's okay. We're going to give him a few more tries against eSTRO, and a Terran and a Protoss in the future. So hopefully he can do a little bit better. Corners notoriously better against Korean Protosses and Terrans than they are against the Zergs. It's just so hard to get practice against players with this level of realistic timing, this level of realistic micro and understanding of the Zerg matchups. Something that Korea has almost always held over corners. You know, I know a lot of you weren't around as fans way back in the day. I'm talking at the beginning of year 1999, 2000, even back then. Really great Zerg players from Korea. And we see a GG. That is a 2-0. GosI Terran gets eaten by